I wake up in the morning and the first thing I think about is, well, am I going to get killed today or just beat up? You can be stabbed, beaten to death, shot. You can get killed out there really easy.
Well, I'm on temporary disability for mental condition, but maybe when they get all the meds set up right, I'll be able to do something, a little something.
You got your drug addicts, you got your alcoholics, you got your gangbangers. It just depends. I'm just an alcoholic.
If I keep staying out here, I'm afraid they're going to find me out here dead. I don't want to stay here anymore.
People living on the street, everybody's got a different story. We've got a lot of people that, a lot of chronics. Mostly we deal with the chronic homeless. People who are alcoholics, drug addicted, or the mentally ill. That's my team does.
I originally came from Harris County, so I worked in the jail system and I've seen mental illness up close. However, what changed with me on the street is that I didn't know how prevalent it was. Right here on our main streets of Texas, in Houston, it's very prevalent. You cannot walk down Main Street without running into a few people that have mental illness, and it's sad.
What we're seeing now, and we just met one, is the younger vets, the combat veterans from the Afghanistan and Iraq wars, and they come back with PTSD. And what we have now is very young, very healthy, and very well-trained mentally ill veterans that we deal with.
If you're able to get a person off the street and plugged into services, you know, you're not, that chronically homeless person is not costing the system this money. We were just having a meeting downstairs on a chronic alcoholic that we have not been able to help, and he's, this is September, and he's already cost the city and services about $300,000 through ambulance runs, hospital visits, and just trying to get him off the street.
I drank up my family. You know, the alcohol became more the most important thing in my life.
There are very few conditions, health conditions, that people get arrested for. But the consequences of mental illness result in people getting arrested and law enforcement being the front lines.
The problems of homelessness are complex, but what we don't need to do is add the burden of going through the criminal justice system on someone who may have a substance abuse problem, who may have a mental health problem, or who may just be out of a job.
So what we have done, we have, again, several different programs to address this issue. The Homeless Outreach Team is one very important program as part of that multifaceted strategy. And what that is we have officers that their full-time job is dealing with the homeless population, trying to do everything they can to get them off the streets and into housing. And also address other problems that they have, help them if they're an alcoholic and try to help them get dried out, help with substance abuse issues, help with transportation if they need to go back home or whatever. They do a lot of different things, but I think their main goal is to try to help get the chronic homeless off the streets and into housing.
We're with HPD's Homeless Outreach Team. What we do is we come out and talk to people and help the ones that want to get off the streets. Are you interested?
Well, I'm actually...
It makes no sense to me to write a homeless person a ticket they couldn't possibly pay. So we work with them in other ways. If they're out there drinking, we'll certainly enforce that. But we kind of redirect. Let's try to get you some help for this drinking instead of writing them a ticket or putting them in jail. Come on out, guys. I'll walk in with you. Hopefully we can...
Wow, they didn't take me to jail.
No, not this time.
Wow.
The HOT team is part of the mental health division now. I like to refer to it kind of as a fringe unit, if you will. They work outside the normal scope of expectations for police officers. They're there to help these folks who either want help or are in need of help.
My name's Steve, and I'm part of the Homeless Outreach Team. We try to help people get off the street if we can, and that's what we do.
Again, I'm Officer Terry with the Homeless Outreach Team, and we're just here to see if we can assist you in any way to try to get you off the streets and get you on your own.
We're no longer seen as hostile to the people living on the street. The people see us as a source of help, and we've also become the face of the police department. So if they have problems, they come to talk to us. If there's problems in the camp, they come and tell us about them. You know, if someone gets beat up or whatever, they report crimes to us. You know, it's the community I work with, so it's kind of like my my extended family.
Well, the Houston Police Department, in my professional opinion, is leading the nation with several multifaceted response strategies. You know, we have the Crisis Intervention Response Team, which partners a crisis intervention trained officer with mental health professionals with master level degrees in the related fields. Together, that's another collaboration with the Mental Health Mental Retardation Authority. They ride together in the same vehicle. That's never before seen in law enforcement, at least in Texas.
I'm Officer Terry with the Homeless Outreach Team. HPD has a collaboration with MHMRA.
Okay.
And
I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
And I know that MHMRA has a stickler. I am a field case manager for Bristol Path MHMRA. Their whole purpose is to service the mental health clients of the homeless population.
Stay strong.
Thank you. Yes.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
All right. By us being a law enforcement entity, it allows for outreach workers to go into places that they would have not been able to go to, prior to that, because we have lethal weapons that if it need to be used, unfortunately we don't do that, but we can, so that they are able to feel safe to go into some of these places.
It is a true collaborative partnership. This could not be done without both sets of players, the mental health systems and the law enforcement systems coming together, communicating, planning, working together over time, evolving together over time.
In the past, we've had programs that dealt with homelessness, but it was more enforcement-based, was dealing with civility issues. And this is outreach. I mean, we make relationships with these people, we find out what they need, and we make it happen.
If you sleep in the downtown area, he can help you get into a hotel room, and they'll pay for it for 9 months. 9 months, and it'll be free. And so all you have to do is save your money, and they'll help you with your deposit for your apartment. Get out! Okay.
It's doable. I mean, there's a lot of resources, a lot of money, a lot of resources. And a lot of times these people don't have the mental capacity or really the money to take a bus to get to these resources. So we help with that. We pick them up, we transport them. Our vehicle is wheelchair accessible, so we're able to take people in wheelchairs and still offer them the same services.
Well, first of all, I'm very, very proud of all the officers that serve on the HOT team, because they're very dedicated and they're very passionate about this issue. They are. And that's when you're doing non-traditional policing and providing a service to the community that many law enforcement agencies don't engage in, you must have employees who are very passionate and care about the issue.
Today, the team is going to visit a guy named Gary that we met yesterday. He's living on Buffalo Bayou in a teepee. We talked to him yesterday, and we think that he might be ready to get off the streets today.
I need to get out of here before something happens to me.
Yeah, today's the day. I mean, we hope to have you. What we'll do is we'll go over there, make sure that we can secure a spot for you. We'll bring you back, get all your stuff, and then take you over there. But we plan on having you out of here today.
Come on, Gary, let's go get the treatment.
All right, Gary, you got everything?
I have nothing to hear that I really want.
Okay. Because we fully expect to get you in today and get you out of here. Okay. You're done with this place.
Hey, man, when you're ready. When you're ready, let me know.
See you later, bro.
Well, I'm glad that they are helping me. I feel bad because I am leaving home again, but I'm starting to get used to that.
The resources are out there, and it's just finding somebody that is ready to take that step and turn their life around. Well, everybody's different. Gary's decided that he wants to do something different with his life, and because of that, you know, he's got the opportunity to do it, and he's doing it, and I think it's going to turn out well because he's got a good attitude.
I'm going to try my best. You know, I'm going to put in my efforts to make this work, and hopefully everything will work out.
And here's your new home. Here we are, and here we go.
We're seeing a success story. People fall down and then they start back over, and whenever they're ready, we place them once again. So it makes me feel really good that I'm doing something to help the community.
How you doing, buddy? Officer Geraldo, nice to meet you. This is Gary. I appreciate it. How you doing?
All right, sir, what you
You're in good hands over here now, buddy.
It takes a very special man to come in through those gates to say that I need help.
Today's a good day. Anytime somebody wants to change their life in a positive way, we're happy about that.